Hello,
Hello.
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Okay, did you like what you just heard now?
Yes, of course.
Beautiful, right? Can you believe this voice, this softly smoothing, voice and all the words that she was saying? Okay, believe it or not, you have it here with us today. So I'm going to introduce you to Bethany. Hello, Bethany. How are you?
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me. And Katty, your video that you created was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was worried with one word, presence. Was it correctly spelled, presence?
Presence, yes.
Yeah. Oh, because I was,
Yes.
like in a doubt. Okay. So,
Good.
hello, my dear. So now, okay. I want to introduce you this really kind bunch of people that we have here. Okay. This is the chat box. You know us because you have been around somehow, right? And of course, we are delighted to have you here with us as our special guest. Okay. I would like maybe to start this meeting with some words from you. Maybe you can tell us where you are from or what you do. A brief introduction. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for having me. It's lovely to be here with you. And I recognize your faces from, I think, last time when we met on the chat box. The gentleman here, his name says users, but I recognize his face. So we'll have to get his name so we know him.
Maybe user. Yeah, this is Dalibor.
Yes, yes,
Hello.
yes.
I'm going to change it. Yeah.
Good to see you. Yes, welcome. So I am at the moment in Arizona. I think the last time we spoke, I was living in California. So I have
Yeah.
moved. I've been meditating since about 1988. Most of my work is meditation visualization. So you'll notice in the example that Katty shared, we talk about the visual of a tail of a dragon that helps ground you. It's a calming experience. It's meant to feel heavy, so that will calm you. So a lot of my work involves images as well as breath work around meditation. So I am a writer, I am an audio artist, and that's how I make my living. So it's lovely to be here with you.
Thank you very much. Okay, now why don't we listen to our members? Maybe they can tell you where they are from. Very brief, my dear friends, very brief. You can say your name, where you are from, and maybe something related to your experience with meditation. Maybe you've done it before, maybe you've never done it before. Briefly, but enough. Okay, Anita, can you start? Anita Sabonica.
Yeah, of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Anita. I'm from Poland, in particular, south part of Poland. And, I really, and actually, I haven't any experience before with meditation in a meaning, as a professional meditation. So sometimes I'm trying to listen to something which makes me calm and relaxed.
Good, thank you. I am like somehow I have a question, right? Is that something maybe a professional meditation? What do you think, Bethany? Because she said that she didn't do any kind of she hasn't done a professional meditation. Is it possible to say professional meditation?
Perhaps, as if I'm interpreting Anita correctly, she means taken a formal class of some kind or done it in a formal way. So I think when we think professional as a qualifier, and Anita could maybe explain a little more for us, share with us, professional meaning the person has some sort of credentials or formal training of some kind.
Is what you mean, Anita?
Yes, that I meant about a special educated person who is guiding us, yeah, and that's I meant, yeah.
Okay, good, thank
And
you.
also in a group, yeah, in a group,
Yeah.
maybe in a special place, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's I meant.
Okay, thank you very much. Dalibor, can you please continue now?
Thank you. My name is Dalibor. I am from the Czech Republic, but I live in England, in city Manchester. Because I traveled in Thailand for 4 years, and every year I visited Thailand and travel many temples. I like no maybe not meditation, but I feel very well when I sit in the temple and can thinking in my brain, my soul, my head, yeah, and I feel very happy, very free, yeah, and so I think for me meditation is if we'll finish COVID and I can travel to Thailand again, and I would like visit some temple and stay here for meditation, maybe 3 nights or 1 week. But it is very difficult because the monk, you must work, yeah, and you don't have food. You have food only 1 day, and you drink only tea, and you clean area near a temple, but your soul is very clearly.
So it's a very, very good experience, even though you need to work a lot, as I see. Mhm. Great, 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 Oliver. Great. Let me give the now the opportunity to say something. Maybe Arta.
Yes. Hi. Hello, everyone.
Le-
My name is Arta, and I'm from Montenegro, but I've been living in New York for 15 months. About meditating, in my country, I used to meditate a lot, especially like near beach. So I went every day to the beach, walking or just listening to the sounds of the waves, and it's relaxed me. I'm usually an overthinker, so my mind's like in the beginning when I start to meditate, it wasn't easy because my mind like jumped all over everywhere. So I was thinking, I was distracted. But with time and with practice, I feel more calm, more how to say concentrated, and I feel relaxed, less anxiety. It helps with anxiety, with stress, with everything, and I like meditating.
Great, great, Arta. Thank you. Bethany, if you feel like saying something, maybe commenting or asking something, just interrupt me because sometimes I just continue, right? But maybe you want to say something. And also, all of you, I mean, if some of you want to say something, just say it. We are like in a friendly conversation, okay? Remo, how about you, my dear? Hello.
Hello, everybody, everyone. Okay, I'm Remo. I'm from Italy, and okay, I don't have experience about regarding meditation. I'm refer a formal meditation, no, because meditation, I think all the people do the meditation. Okay, I am very interested in this topic.
Thank you. Okay, and now Jorgen, what can Jorgen say about it? Come on, Jorgen. You were the one saying I would like love being there when you were looking at the the views in the video, Tell us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Jörgen from Sweden, and I have tried meditation sometimes, and yeah, it's calming and relaxing. But you can feel a little tired after.
Wow.
Also. Yeah.
Okay, that could be a good
think.
question. Yeah. Okay, that could be a good question, Bethany. Maybe that possibility to feel tired a bit after doing something. Okay. Let's keep it.
And Kadi, if we may, when we've introduced everyone, I would love to do just a really short sort of mindful bringing everyone into this space and having a moment of calm so that you can move that energy a little bit, which would be great. And so Jorgen, to your point about you can feel tired afterwards, fatigued maybe a little bit. This, when the body is used to being so busy like this, the energy is very busy, and we take a moment to calm the mind, we realize the body has not truly rested for a very long time. And it is as if quieting the mind has given your body permission to rest.
Mm.
And then you realize for the first time that you are truly tired.
I understand.
It's not unusual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Okay, Anita, hello, my dear. Unmute yourself, please, darling.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here again. Ben, I'm really happy to meet you. You're a positive, beautiful woman, and you have a very beautiful voice. So I'm going to listen to your meditations. So thank you.
Not too much experience?
No. So, well, my name is Anita. I'm from Moldova. I live in France. I'm a teacher of French, and I have a foot in the past and another in the future. So Katie is right when she says that I need meditation, and I'm really curious, and I want to learn more about meditation and to use it in my daily life, especially now with this pandemic. I think we need more meditation to live in the present, to appreciate the things we have. And
yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Lovely to connect with you. Yeah.
Can you listen to me correctly? Because I feel it's something with the connection in this moment. Can you feel that? Or is it right for you?
It's good.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I feel like something jumping a little bit, but okay. Okay, now we have 4 friends without camera, okay? And I don't know if you are here. Please say something. Alejandra, are you here?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Okay, hello, Ale. Please introduce yourself, darling.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alejandra. I am from Colombia. Well, I am trying to practice yoga every day, and in that time to meditate. I start with meditation because I am social worker and I needed something that give me pace and make me stay calm down. So, well, I try, but it's only informal way. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ale. Are you going to keep your camera on or off?
Oh, I tried keep my camera off because the connection is better if I turn off my camera. So
Okay, Ale, okay, good. Kate, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
Sorry about. I'm okay. Sorry, but today I cannot not have my camera on. I'm using my other device.
Don't worry, Kate, don't worry. As
Okay.
long as you can be here with
Mhm.
us, you know? Okay.
So I'm Kate, I'm from Poland, and I've been trying to meditate, but I'm not doing that on a daily basis, although I do believe in it. So I don't know what to say more.
Okay, don't worry, that's fine. Wilson, are you there?
Yeah, I am there, teacher.
Hello, my dear.
Hello,
How are
everyone.
you?
And I'm good. What about you? My name is Wilson Samdi, and I am from Haiti. And today we have a wonderful topic, and I'm so excited to learn more about this topic. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Wilson is from Haiti. Haiti, he says, right? I don't know how to pronounce really, I mean, that word. Haiti would be in Spanish, right? And is Haiti or Haiti? What would be the pronunciation? Who can help me with that one?
Haiti or Haiti? Haiti or Haiti?
80. My
You
dear.
can say either Haiti or Haiti, yeah.
Okay, good, good, excellent. Okay, and now, thank you, Wilson. And now you have Sumbul Amir.
Hey everyone, can you guys listen to me?
Yeah, but we cannot
Okay.
see you.
Yeah, you will see me in the next meeting because I'm sick from last 3 days. So that's why my camera is off today. But I'm feeling
Oh.
better now. So I'm
With the
Sumbul.
COVID?
I'm
With the
from
COVID?
Pakistan.
You were with the
No,
COVID?
I'm just having no, I'm just having mild fever, so it's not COVID and anything. The doctor was saying it's a seasonal fever because weather is changing here.
Okay,
So that is why I'm having fever. But it
okay,
is, you can say, very much better now.
okay.
So I'm Sumbul and I'm from Pakistan and I have never done meditation, but I have heard a lot of things about it, that it is really good for our body to calm it, to have a peaceful mind. And the reason of doing meditation is it allows you to control your thoughts. Um, and it also allows us to keep a balance between ourselves, like our mind and our thoughts, because being humans, we get random thoughts like all the time. And also in our environment we are having so many things going on. So in order to keep ourselves calm and for some time to get free ourselves from all the thoughts, we do meditation.
Okay, thank you very much. Very good, Sambol.
Beautiful. It's a wonderful explanation.
Thank you.
Okay, Bethany, I have many questions. I imagine that all of us here, we have many questions. But I would like to know maybe if you wanted to start doing something. So maybe let's just start on your, in the way you want to start this conversation. And maybe then after we can start making some questions, okay?
Wonderful. Thank you. I'd like to, Sambul gave us a beautiful explanation of meditation and its benefits. And I would like to say that Anita and Arta both said something interesting about, I think Arta said she overthinks and, those thoughts are really busy. And Anita was saying also that she's never had any formal education, and several of you have said that. So one of the things I'd like to share with you that might be helpful is that I have had very little formal training in meditation. I came to it, Arta, because I thought of myself as an overthinker. People were always telling me I'm an overthinker. And here's what I would share to you personally about that is it is not a negative thing. Quite often when people tell us we are an overthinker, it sounds like a negative thing and we shouldn't be that. But the truth is there is great wisdom in that overthinking. So as we talk about meditation and experience just a little bit, allow yourself to know that being an overthinker is okay and that there is a gift in it for you. So if we could please just begin wherever you are in this moment. So whatever you are feeling, I heard a little bit in Kate's voice when she said she was okay. It sounded not 100% okay. And that's a beautiful place to begin with meditation, is just to show up exactly as you are, emotionally, physically, Sambul, if you're not feeling well. All of that doesn't matter when you come into this place of meditation, that it is perfect exactly where you are, however you are feeling, whatever you are thinking, perfect in this moment. And so allow yourself to just come into this moment, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. Try to breathe in from the belly instead of lifting your shoulders and breathing from the chest. Inhale, feel your belly come full. Exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Inhale, let your belly come full. Imagine that your belly is rich with prosperity. Exhale, let the belly go flat, pull it back towards the spine. And imagine that with that exhale, you are releasing everything that does not serve you in this moment. So breathing easily, eyes relaxed. Let your shoulders drop just a little bit. Imagine that you are being anchored to the earth, that you are safe in this moment. Right here, right now, just for this moment, you are safe. And that I am holding space for you to feel whole and healthy, to allow your mind to come quiet as if it is a sky where simple clouds float across. Allow those thoughts to be like fluffy clouds moving across your mind, where you can notice them, but they don't have to stick around. Breathe. Let your body sink just a little bit. Your mind just a little more quiet, feeling a little more present here together. Imagine that my energy can reach out to you across the world and say, welcome. It is my honor to be with you. And gently open your eyes and know that we are all here and to get together and connected. And Kadi, you said you had questions. How may I?
Oh my dear, this was beautiful. I am making everyone to be connected again because I put them to without connection, without the
Yes.
video. I am asking them to return to the videos. Okay, here I am trying to make them return. Yes, I
Welcome
have
back.
beautiful, beautiful. You know, I felt like what you said, that to be here in this moment, okay, to be here in this moment, I am here, okay. So please, everyone, you can be back, okay, all of you. You can tell me if you cannot return. Maybe I am okay. Okay, maybe here. Okay, no, well, the thing is that you said, that we are here, this moment of welcoming to be here as we are in this moment. Okay, my question is, what is meditation and what is not meditation? Because sometimes we feel that meditation is a really difficult thing, a concentration that maybe makes people to put their mind in a blank or something like that, which is sometimes you feel that it's impossible. So my question is, what is meditation and what is not meditation?
Well, Katty, what I would say to you is yes and yes. So for instance, it's really, there are so many different types of meditation, and there isn't one single definition of meditation. The overall umbrella definition is that it is coming into stillness where you still the mind, and then there are various ways to approach that experience. And it has become so mainstream, and so many people are teaching variations of their interpretation of what meditation is, that it's difficult to nail it down to say meditation is this one thing. So other than the core of it, which is to come into stillness for the mind and the body. And as Dalibor spoke about going to the temples, it sounded like he was part of would have been part of a fasting meditation that is truly in the Buddhist style. And I think, again, one of the things that makes it feel difficult for beginners is that if you begin with the purest, maybe perhaps the Buddhist form or some of the more eclectic, more ancient styles of meditation, it can feel like it's nearly impossible to come that quiet and that still. Mm-hmm. And so I think there are a lot of ways you can approach it in a simpler way. And in this time and place, meditation has become, as I said, mainstream. And it has gotten a little bit confused with the idea, the philosophy of mindfulness.
Yeah.
And so mindfulness is really about bringing your full attention to whatever it is you are doing. You can be in activity. But that is also true of meditation. You can have a walking meditation where you are just fully present with the activity of walking. And so to answer your question, there are lots of definitions of meditation, and there are some people who would say there's only one. I tend to believe that truly meditation at its core is about coming still in the mind and the body, and whatever works for you to come to that place of peace is what's right for you in that moment. And so I tend to use a lot of imagery, a lot of guided imagery, like your thoughts are just clouds moving across the sky. In meditation, they use what's called the monkey mind. So to Arta's experience of being an overthinker and having too many thoughts, we call that in meditation the monkey mind. Like your thoughts are a monkey jumping around and grabbing bananas and being all crazy.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I may ask one of the members if you want to make a question, taking account that Bethany is here.
Yes. May I?
May
I ask a question?
Please,
okay.
Please, Anita.
I have a question because I'm thinking about this subject now. And for me, the meditation is a kind of acceptation. What do you think about that approach to this topic?
I'm sorry, Symbol. Your meditation for you is a kind of what?
Of acceptation, accepting everything, on my mind, where I am, who I am, and wherever. Yeah.
Yes, that's lovely. It's an approach in terms of acceptance, where whatever is happening is fine. It is perfect. It is exactly as it is meant to be. And so if you sit down to be in meditation and you're sitting with some sort of anger, let's say somebody has upset you, then to just sit and hold anger and allow that anger to be with you without judgment, without trying to get rid of it or fix it or make it better, to just be with it in acceptance. I agree, absolutely. I think it's a really powerful approach. I use it often for myself, especially it's wonderful for anyone who might be experiencing some sort of pain. So for chronic pain, to learn to be with pain in a way that you're not resisting it or trying to change it helps it dissipate. Do you know this word dissipate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's incredible because sometimes we can say, for example, as a psychologist, it's supposed that you can deal with some sort of pain, okay, or try to elaborate, like using your reason, you know, and somehow you struggle so much with it that you even increase the pain, right? Because you are confronting or facing, you know, the pain directly. So in this way, you say like it dissipates because you don't give it an entity, right? Maybe you don't give it
because
a
you're not
whole,
resisting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And
Good.
you know, and so here's one of the things that if I could share with all of you that I hope you walk away with today is to allow yourself to be curious about meditation and really honor that there is no one right way to do it. And the truth is, the end goal of every variation of meditation in the world is to know peace. So allow yourself to do the experience of meditation in whatever form shows up that gives you peace. So no judgments about one way better than the other, or whether or not you're doing it right or wrong. Allow yourself, within you is a wisdom that will resonate with the right way for you. And part of that will be joyful for you to experience, to sort of figure out what works for you. And I think Kate was the one who mentioned she hasn't quite gotten her practice where it's a consistent everyday thing. And what happens when you find the right way to do it that works for you, the way to meditate that really feels good for your soul, it will happen every day without having to effort at it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jennifer, hi, my dear. I can see you. You are now here. What happened to you, dear? Jennifer?
Hi everyone. I would like to apologize. I I wasn't at home when the meeting started, but as soon as I arrived, I joined for sure. And I would like to apologize for to the group for coming later.
Don't worry, Jennifer. We are in the middle of it and we're making questions. Sorry, Bethany. I interrupted you.
Oh, no, I just wanted to say thank you, Jennifer, and welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you, Bethany. It's an honor to meet you.
Okay, we are making questions, okay? Any of you may want to say something, ask her, you know, I have some questions here, but I don't want to be the only one, okay? So please go ahead, make her questions or comment something, okay?
Yeah. Or share your experience if you'd
Or
like
share
with
your
meditation.
experience.
Can I make a question?
Yeah, who's that?
Arta.
Arta, go ahead, Arta.
The overthinker. The overthinker.
I'm with you.
Can meditation be related with fertility? So can it help with infertility? Because I read something that it helps a lot.
Yes, in the sense that meditation works on your nervous system, so it calms it down. So my qualified answer to that, yes, so I want to be very mindful with all of you that I am not a meditation expert. Kadi invites me here because I live the lifestyle. It is unique to my soul, but I am not an expert in terms of having lots of certificates in education. I am just an expression of what meditation can do for you in your life. So thank you for your question, Arta. And I would say that the physical benefits of meditation are so profound and so complete throughout the body that it could help with any physical ailment or resistance or attribute that you might be trying to shift. But depending on your unique situation in terms of what it is happening inside of your body, I think it would allow you to step into that space of possibility and acceptance, and then your body, which is wise unto itself, will do as it should.
Thank you so much for your answer. It's really nice to hear your voice. It's very calming. Very calming.
Thank
I
you.
could hear you all day. I could hear you all day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and so my heart is with you as you move through that journey.
Thank you.
You know,
And-
on Insight Timer, where I have a library of free tracks there. There is a track there called Childbirth that you might find. It's for free. You might find it interesting. It's actually about moving through the childbirthing process. But what is magical about it is it calls upon all the feminine energy in the world to come and be with you in a healing and profoundly powerful way. And you might find that interesting.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
You know, if you go to the post where in the chat box we were inviting for this meeting, you have there some examples or some links with I mean, the link directly to go to the Insight Timer where Bethany has her profile, you know, yeah. Okay, I have some questions from Wilson and then from Alejandra. Okay, Wilson, you go first. Wilson?
I ask to you why meditation is so important for someone.
Thank you. That's a lovely question. You know, for me personally, meditation really helped me calm my mind, as I'm a very sensitive person. Since the time I was very young, I felt like the world was very loud, too bright, too fast, too much. And so I came to meditation to be able to find some distance from all of that sensory overload. But the amazing thing about meditation is at its very core, it's about coming still and being quiet. And the beauty in that, Wilson, is that you can sit in that stillness, and whatever it is you desire, whatever outcome you're looking for can begin in that moment of silence. So for in Arta's case, she would like, and forgive me, Arta, if I'm assuming some personal information, but she would like to have a baby. So when she comes into meditation and she sits in that stillness, then she can communicate with her body about what does my body need in order to host a child? Or she could hold space to know why that may or may not be her path in this life. So meditation can be anything you need it to be, Wilson, just from coming into that place of stillness and quiet where you can know your inner truth and wisdom.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alejandra, please.
Okay, thank you. I will ask, how can we meditate without fight with our thoughts? Because sometimes when I try to meditate, a lot of ideas come to my head. So sometimes it's difficult. I try to concentrate in my breath, but it's hard.
Yes, it is hard. It's not natural to our society these days because it's so busy, and social media and technology and all of that that input, cars and traffic and all of that. So you are not alone. That is very natural and normal. And even when you try to focus on the breath, so that is a particular meditation called Vapasana, where you're focusing on the breath. And sometimes that doesn't really work. And truthfully, in the beginning, Alejandro, for me, that didn't work. My mind was too busy. And so what I found was helpful when my thoughts were busy is I would begin in the body. So I would rock or I would tap just to really bring myself into the body. So you're coming out of your head a little bit. And then if you just relax about, you're not trying to stop the thoughts, you just relax and let the thoughts pass on by. Like cars on the street, just let them pass by. They don't have to like stop and honk and, you just relax your body. But for me, the beginning of quieting the mind with all those busy thoughts was really getting anchored in the body. And so you can practice, you can experiment with different ways to do that. Maybe beginning with walking meditation is a place to begin, and you'll notice your thoughts quiet. Or maybe you dance for 5 minutes and shake out all that energy, and then come still and see if that works for you.
Can I
Thank
say
you so much.
Can I say something? When my son was a baby, sometimes he couldn't get sleep. Okay. And I remember that I would tap him on his little back, I would tap like this, and he fell asleep, and he would fall asleep. Yeah. So maybe continue.
As babies in the womb, we have that sensation of our mother's heartbeat. So that rhythm is very soothing and calming to us. And it's why we naturally, when someone is upset, we naturally reach out to do that. They're there.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
And it's very rhythmic. And I think one of the reasons people find my recordings very soothing is I have a very particular cadence.
Yeah.
The way that I speak, especially in the recordings when I'm in a spiritual meditative space, because I am in a state of meditation when I am doing the recordings.
Yeah.
You can sense that in the energy of it.
Yeah.
It's, I am here with you, and it's like the ocean. Someone mentioned it's very soothing. I think Anita said that it's about the ocean being very calming, because it has that same natural rhythm to it.
Yes. That's right. Sumbul has something to say, and then Jorge.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. I just wanted to ask you that what if that we are under a very stressful situation, or you can say someone is having a sort of panic attack or something. In that situation, how they can meditate or they can calm their mind?
Yes, well, that's a really good question. I am quite intimate with anxiety. That happens for me in the world. And so I have found a couple of ways. And here's one of the things I will share with you is not every technique works all of the time. It's good to have multiple techniques. It's sort of like, do you know the term quiver? It's a thing you carry on your back that you can put arrows in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to have lots of tools in your arrows in your quiver, tools that you can use to help yourself. So the counted breath is quite helpful, where you breathe in for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 5, exhale for a count of 7. And there's different variations on that. You can figure out which counted breath really helps you. For me, it really is about getting back into the body, because I do get so up in my head with that anxiety, especially. So I will start at my toes and I will do what's called progressive relaxation. I will squeeze my toes as tight as I can, and then point my feet, and then tighten my calves, tighten my thighs, tighten the hips. So I move up all the muscle groups into my body until I get up here. I'll clench my jaw, squeeze my eyes, tighten it right up in the scalp, and release. And all of that energy begins to shift. One of the things that meditation has taught me is that energy, including anxiety, all emotions, are just energy that needs to move. So when I am anxious, if I imagine that anxiety as energy and just move my body, then that energy called anxiety moves too. And it's easier to come still. That's why we feel so good after we cry, is because we're just moving all of that energy out of our bodies. When we are angry, if we yell or hit something, hopefully a pillow or, then all you're doing is moving that energy that we call emotion out of the body. And that allows you to come still.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Jorgen, please.
Yeah, I want to start meditate, but I can't find any time slot.
Yes.
That, the best pretext.
Yes. And so, Jorgen, my heart sits with you and wants to, in a very loving and sort of teasing way, say that we make time for what matters. Yes? Yes. So if you and I were working one-on-one together, the first thing I would ask you is, why don't you want to meditate? Because not making time for something or not finding time for something means we have some resistance to it. It means that for some reason we might be concerned or have some fear or something. And so I would ask you about if there are reasons you do want to meditate, but maybe there is a reason you don't that might be fearful, or there might be some emotion there that you worry might come up and be difficult to deal with. And if it really is just time, then I would say one of the most wonderful places to begin is either right as you wake up in the morning, where you're still sort of in that dreamy space, you haven't gotten up out of bed yet. Meditation does not need to be 20 minutes or 30 minutes or even 10 minutes. Meditation can be as simple when you begin as taking a breath to say, I am grateful for today. May today be peaceful and filled with ease. It can be that simple. And I think sometimes we resist letting it be that easy because we think it needs to be more profound than that. But it really doesn't, Jorgen. It could be as simple as when you go, if you drive somewhere, when you get in your car and you fasten your seatbelt, pause for a moment and say, I am safe, I am whole, and I am connected. And that is my loving meditation for the day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I also have little knowledge how to do it, so that's another reason maybe.
So the knowledge is helpful to you, or help keeps you from practicing?
Yeah, it keeps me from practicing.
Is it because the knowledge feels like that's the right way, so therefore the best way and the only way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bethany, I think that maybe Jorgen is saying that he has little knowledge, like too little. So maybe he needs more information. This is not that he has some information that prevents him or somehow. No, it's that he has too little that he thinks that he's not going to understand how to do it. That is what I understand about what he said. Am I right, Jorgen?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So that is one of the wonderful things of holding sessions like this, Jorgen, that I hope every single one of you takes with you today. And that is no right way, no wrong way, just your way, just to begin. So if you have that little bit of knowledge that says meditation is about being still, what does it take for you to just truly come into the moment to be still and take a breath? I think we try to hold such a high standard that if I can't do it perfectly in just this way, or if I don't have enough knowledge to do it right, then I don't know where to begin. It's too hard to start. And it can be as simple as imagining that your breath is moving from the top of your head down to your toes and back up again. And imagining that that breath, that beautiful, rich, oxygenated breath, heals you, that it serves you and moves you forward through the day towards living a really beautiful and powerful day. So Jorgen, my comment to you would be to try easier.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
yeah, no, don't try so hard. Yeah.
Who else want to make a question or a comment? I can see Jennifer coming.
I have a question. May I?
Yes, who said that?
Anita, but my video
Anita.
doesn't
Go,
work.
Anita. Go.
Maybe
Go.
it doesn't work, the video. What can I do?
Don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay. So my question is it possible to combine the meditation with the prayer?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, meditation, you can use a mantra. So you can use, let's say whatever, especially in your native tongue, whatever that might be, one word or one phrase that you feel is sacred to you. I know that Eckhart Tolle, the author and spiritualist, yes, who says, if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, it is enough.
Yeah.
And so you can, or Om is a mantra. There are the 52 words, 52 names of God. Whatever resonates with you as a mantra, you can literally, so there is a string of beads called a mala. There are 108 beads where you literally say your mantra, you feel the beads so that you know your count, and you say the word for those 108 beads, and that is your prayer, your meditation.
Okay.
And it can help to have that tactile, again, coming into your body, grounding you so that you are not quite so in your head.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I tell you an experience that I had before my dad passed away? Like maybe 1 month before my dad passed away, I had this urge to start making a prayer, that is called Rosario, the Rosario, which is a repetition of a lot of prayers, a lot, many. It's like 30 minutes repeating something, right? Yeah. The thing is that I did that for 1 month, okay? I didn't know that my dad was about to pass away because it was, a heart attack, something that was suddenly. But I think that I was preparing myself. I am, I believe that somehow we know many things, right? We know or we feel some things, right? So I did never something similar. I didn't do anything similar before, and I didn't repeat that experience of making this prayer, okay? But a whole month I was, saying that prayer every day, to myself, and I think it was kind of a meditation that I was doing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And you're talking about intuition.
Yeah.
Our intuition and meditation. Wilson was talking about why should we meditate? Connecting with our intuition is one of the many beautiful benefits, because when you can tap into your intuition, when you can come quiet enough to listen to your wisest self, then making decisions becomes so much easier. You don't feel so torn between, should I do this or should I do that? Your intuition can guide you when you feel like everything is unknown. There's not even a choice to make. You don't even know what's happening. Your intuition can hold you steady and safe. So yes, absolutely. Kathy, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of what we call loving kindness meditation. So we start with saying, the easiest place to bless sometimes is ourselves, as opposed to someone maybe we're angry with around forgiveness or the world as a whole. And we begin with something as simple as, may I be well. In fact, if we could take a moment, Kathy, would that be all right?
Yeah.
To do just a moment?
Yeah,
So
of course.
Wherever you are, if you want to just allow yourself to come still, and if you're seated, be sure that you're comfortable and you feel really supported, you know, within the chair or the couch or wherever you are. And go ahead and close your eyes and breathe. And remember, we want to breathe from the belly, not from the chest and the shoulders. We don't want to lift our shoulders when we're breathing. Allow yourself to just be comfortable. This is a gift that you are giving to yourself in this moment. You deserve it. We do this too rarely for ourselves, this little bit of self-care. Nice, easy breaths. And allow yourself to put your hand on your heart if that feels comfortable. And say to yourself, either inside or aloud, may I be well. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be well. May I be well. And then you can expand that to think of someone you love and say, may she, he, they be well. And do the same series. And then you can expand it out to your community and out to the world. May the world be peaceful and at ease. And you'll start to feel that energy expand and it reverberates out into the world. But just to begin, right where you are, allow yourself to be present and say with a mantra or a prayer, may I be well.
Yeah.
That is called loving kindness meditation.
Oh, my dear. Yeah, you know, sometimes we don't understand or we don't take into consideration that we can be like the captain of our lives. And
Yes.
it takes me to a question that I wanted to ask, okay? Can meditation, the action actually to do this in, you know, maybe during some time, can it bring happiness?
If I understand your question, can meditation bring happiness?
Somehow, can it bring happiness? Because it's what I have felt, but I'm not sure if it's what it's typically or common, right?
I think yes to that question, absolutely. It brings a sense of peace. It brings a sense of safety, of feeling like no matter what's happening in your life and in the world, in this very moment as you breathe, all is well. And I think that can bring such a sense of peace and happiness. And I do think that there is so much emphasis in our society about being happy that we feel it's almost a pressure that we're supposed to be happy. Why aren't we happy? How do I get happy? And the reality is that happy is like every other emotion. It isn't meant to be this static baseline. We're meant to flow in and out of it. If we don't have the contrast of life's sorrows and life's challenges and struggles, then we don't know the other.
Mm-hmm.
But and I think people think that meditation, if you're really good at meditation and you're doing it right, that you will be in a state of peace and bliss always. And I think that that's a little bit too simplistic of an expectation of it, because then what's the point of being human and having this human experience? So
that's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now I have to say hello to Eugene, but Eugene, my dear, the meeting was 1 hour ago, darling. I think that you were, you know, like 1 hour later, you thought it was now, right? Don't worry, we are almost finishing, but I want you to join anyway, okay? We're almost over.
for this.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Good to have you.
yeah. Alejandra has a question, and then I have another question. I don't know if someone wants to say something else, but Alejandra, go.
Sorry, I was in between. Can you give us some advice to calm the children? Sometimes in my work, I need to do it. The children are in crisis because they are separate from their families, because they are at risk.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
situation is very painful for them.
Yeah.
If you can help me.
Yes, yes. I want to hold that energy just for a moment. For the children, right? The children. So one of the things that has been helpful, and I don't work a lot with children, and this is actually helpful for adults too, if you're just beginning. So again, it's about coming into the body where all of that, separating just a little bit, becoming more of an observer to all of that emotion. So children, they've got all this emotional happening, is to show them your hand, have them put their hand up, and then you trace the hand. So you breathe in and then exhale. Breathe in and exhale. And what it does is that this body, you feel it feels good. So all of you try this, raise your hands, right? And it feels very simple and it works with children, but it's wonderful for adults. This is great for anxiety, by the way. So you're gonna feel it, it's gonna feel good. And so you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and allow the breath to be deep and sensual and have some fun. And it feels good. It's very relaxing. Huh? Brings you into the body. And with children, their children are very tactile, of course. They're very aware.
And playful.
Yeah, and playful. Yes. And so that acts as an almost instant distraction from all of the emotions.
That's right.
Yeah. So that might be helpful.
Thank you so much. It's great.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because you give something else to your mind to put your attention to, right? And sometimes it works. Yeah.
And it calms the heart. It works with your autonomic nervous system. So your body naturally responds. Your heart slows down just a little bit. The breath becomes deeper and fuller when we're panicked or emotional.
Yeah.
We're breathing right here. It's a very shallow breath.
Yes.
Brings the breath into the belly.
Yeah.
The reason I love it for adults, it is very calming. But think about the last time that you touched yourself in a very loving and nurturing way. We don't do this to ourselves. Especially in the pandemic, I think so much of us are missing hugs and touches and that intimacy. And we forget that we can be our own source of comfort, and just this tactile sensation of being present with our own body, even doing a little hand massage, or as we come into meditation to do prayer and allow it to touch the forehead and the third eye, down at the throat where we express ourselves, into the heart. How often do you touch yourself in a loving and nurturing way, right?
Never.
This is self-care and you are so worthy of it. And you have permission to do that and explore that. So yes, this is all meditation because meditation at its core is coming present and still. So all of you that think you are not meditators, you are, and you can say that you are because today you have meditated multiple times over and over. So Jorgen, you are a meditator. Yes. You can own that. Don't be afraid to call yourself a meditator because you don't feel you qualify. Don't worry about that. You are meditators, because you're a human being who can come into stillness.
Okay, well, my last question is related because I need to call it the day, call it the day, maybe to say goodbye and thank you. But I would like to know, what are you into in this? Because I met you like 1 year ago. We had a beautiful chat, and now I met you again. So I don't want to lose the opportunity to skip the opportunity to be in contact with you. So what are you doing in this moment? Okay, so we can follow you somehow. And let me write the links.
Yes. So the best place to find me is at Insight Timer, and you can do that from, it's for free. The app is for free. I've been with Insight Timer from the very beginning. And all of my work, most of my work there is free. There's like 32 different audio tracks for sleep and anxiety and healing. There's some sort of dreamy, mystical ones. There's ones about loneliness. So Insight Timer, you can access it from the desktop or from the app on your mobile. Also, there are several courses there. For the women here, there's a course there called Body Love, which talks about how to be with your body in a different way without society telling you how you should be with your body.
Okay.
There is also a course for journaling. So if you like to write, the course will teach you how to use writing as a meditation, as an opportunity to explore self-inquiry and self-reflection. And you can do that from the desktop again. And that's really, so that's probably the best place to see me. I am on Instagram and the social media places, Instagram and Facebook, under Crystal Tree Road. I am not very good there. I find social media is very loud. And I'm quite a solitary introvert doing these sort of things. I have to say thank you to Kadi. I hope all of you know what a treasure she is, because I am quite the introvert, so I don't do interviews or these sorts of things very often. So thank you, Kadi, for making me feel safe and welcome. I appreciate it. So.
Oh dear, no, I mean, I am so thankful because you have enlightened us with this, making maybe the topic of meditation, making it more real, more nearer, come nearer to our lives. Good. Right?
Good.
So
yes, thank you for having me. At the very least, may all of you at least once a day put your hand on your heart and know that you are so worthy of love and self-care and peace.
Thank
you.
Okay,
And
if someone else, okay, Jennifer, go.
Yeah, it's something very quickly, I promise. And again, my apologies. Bethany, I can really relate to you because I'm a highly sensitive person like you. And I'm also a person who really misses physical contact with relatives during the pandemic. I could have never imagined that I would miss so much a hug or a kiss from someone I truly appreciate. And I would like to ask you something related to what Jorgen said, because I don't also have much knowledge. I have very little knowledge. And you said that there is no right or wrong when meditating, just being with yourself and with your breathing. But when you started meditating, did you start with some relaxing music on the background, or maybe listening to guided meditation, like listening to a coach?
So yes, and my heart is with you. I know for many of us, it's been really difficult not to have the hugs and the connection. So my heart is with you, Jennifer. So I began, my very first experience with meditation is I went to a class on my college campus. I walked into the room. There was this woman in all these flowing robes with beads everywhere, sitting on a fancy cushion. And we sat down and we spoke in Sanskrit. and I was completely overwhelmed and terrified. This is not a good experience. I walked out and said, no, I'll never meditate. That's not for me. I can't do it. I thought that was the image, that you had to be this beautiful woman with all of these gorgeous beads and robes and beautiful language. And I thought, I'll never be that. I could never be that. I'm not interested. So Jennifer, what really worked for me is that I bought a book on meditation. And actually, back in the day when I first learned, it was called Focusing. And it was really about, for highly sensitive people, to be able to understand this sensory overload of too much noise, too much talking, too much light, that kind of thing. And so I read a book first, and that's typically my go-to because books are my best friends. I love books. So I went to a book, and then Jennifer, I started to just practice on my own. And you will find this very ironic, I'm sure, is I do not enjoy listening to audio guided anything.
Oh dear.
Even though I do it for a living. I know, like, because I need this stillness. I just need to be with me, and I just have to figure things out for myself. That's just kind of how I am, which is why I'm very careful to explain always over and over, I am not an expert. I don't have credentials. I haven't taken any formal classes. I'm currently studying with Jack Kornfield, but this is why I really want you to understand that you can find your way, go with whatever calls to you. Because I think what I offer to the world around meditation and visualization is valuable. I feel like it helps people, and I am not an expert. I have not had formal study. So that means every single one of you can do this too. I believe that with all of my heart. So, and there's nothing special about me or the way I learned, Jennifer. So what speaks to you? If it's an audio or a book, go with that. If it's about sitting somewhere you love that soothes your soul in nature, start there.
Thank you so much. You're a real treasure.
Thank you.
And Kathy too. Kathy, you know how wonderful you are as well.
Yes,
And
thank you.
yeah.
Such a joy to connect. Thank you, Kathy, for the connection.
Thank you all. No, I want Eugene to say something because poor Eugene to just join and maybe you can say, what is this?
Who is this lady?
Yeah, who's the lady? And why is it too much love in here?
What can I say except for words of, pittiness? Because I was so terribly late and I just was distracted by some things and then confused the time. I was accustomed that it's always 8 on Sunday, so I'm sorry I wasn't very attentive and I didn't look up at the time. But the topic,
Terrible.
yeah, I know,
That's
but the topic
fine.
is extremely interesting to me, and I could tell you I'm a meditator. Yeah, I use meditations, but yeah, I
Welcome, wonderful.
yeah, but I've just heard a couple of your meditations, and I would tell you that your voice is just magic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
And yeah, I love what you're doing. I mean, I missed the topic, the our conversation, but I've heard just one of your meditations. Question:
Mhm.
Is it possible to use your meditations or download them somehow or something?
So Insight Timer, usually that's the easiest place to go. Most of my work is on apps somewhere. I used to have a website where you could just download them off the website, but because they're such huge files, it was really expensive for me to maintain that. So I don't do that anymore. I'm sorry. Although, Katty, if you would like, for the people that are here today, I would be happy to send you an MP3 audio file to share with everyone.
Oh my God, Eugene, what you got it for us?
So the question then is, I have more than 32 of them in my library, so I don't know which one. So maybe, Katty, if you want to choose one for the group, or How many people are with us right now?
Oh, like here, like 12.
13.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me share, because now I am here in our post, and you have this place called Insight
yes.
Timer. Okay, we can click there, and it opens. This is on the desktop, but also you can have it on your phone. There is an application which is very good. Okay, and here you have Bethany, right? You can follow her. You can log in, right? Beautiful as usual. Can you imagine how many people?
Oh, and that's a good place.
How
You
many?
can message me through there too.
Yeah. Okay. Good. If we follow
210,000. Yeah.
200.
Yeah. Yeah. You can message me.
18 million people have heard. Oh, no. 18 million plays. 18 million plays. Yeah. That means, this is not, okay. And here, what she was saying, right? This is the Body Love for Women, the Journal Keeper practice. If you click there, you have the opportunity to listen to all this amazing. Some of them are short and related to one topic, okay, and some other
and some of them are very old. So
yeah,
I was learning.
But you know what?
It's like bad.
You know what happened to me? I don't know why you have this one in Spanish.
They Insight Timer was experimenting with having our work, some of us more well known, having our work translated.
Okay, so it's another person saying this, another person.
Someone else, yes, but in another language makes it more accessible to some people.
That's right.
Caddy, maybe we should do welcoming acceptance. That might be a good kind of overall.
To finish with?
Maybe I'll. No, to send to you for the people to have to keep.
Okay.
If you would please, I'll send that MP3 to Caddy, well, or whichever one you choose, Caddy, that's fine.
Okay,
but
no, this is beautiful. Yes, this one is beautiful. Yeah. So you are going to send me this one to put it in the chat box.
To share, you should share with everyone. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Jean, look what you got for us.
Well, and if you want, Caddy, if you want to talk amongst yourselves later to choose a different one, that's fine. Let me know. Just please honor that I'm sharing this with all of you, and so maybe keep it to yourself as opposed to posting. Please don't post it out there anywhere.
Okay.
That sort of thing. So,
okay. Yeah. But that is something important to say. Remember that in the beginning we had this small, introduction. Can I post it the same, like exactly that one, only in the chat box as the introduction of this conversation? Can I post that one, Bethany?
Yes, that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
As long as it's not downloadable. That's
no, it's not downloadable because it's only there. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay.
Fine. Yeah.
My dear, we are so grateful. This has been a very nice moment with you, sharing, and you made us start doing it. Actually start doing it. It's not difficult, right?
No.
It depends on what we want exactly to do with our lives, right? It depends on our moment. Okay, if my moment is that I really want to do it, you can do it. If you feel like it's not for you, you're not going to do it, and that's fine.
I think be kind to yourself. Again, let go of any expectations about how it's supposed to feel or how you're supposed to do it, or just be kinder and gentler to yourself to just begin. And the most important thing is let it be easy and let it feel good. That's the point. Let it feel good. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. I think we need to let her go, my dear friends, because it was supposed to be only 1 hour. And of course, we can never do it in 1 hour.
No, I know. It's been my honor and my pleasure. Truly, thank you for making me feel so welcome, and for just genuinely being present with me. That was a gift, and I am grateful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. If someone wants to say something, otherwise we're going to let her go now. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Bethany.
much.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you all.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you all.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kathy.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye. Thank you so much.